Hey everybody, today we are diving into a larger map, and the reason we're doing that is because we're going to try to get the last of our emeralds that we need in this region to finish some of our baseline upgrades before going and focusing on the other region that has the different resources. So let's dive in here. We've got all of our upgrades. Recently we fought the Leviathan for the first time, realized probably not ready for that, but it was a cool little challenge to undertake. So we're going to try to find the miners today. Where are they? Who knows? We will do our best. We will get the little indicator in the top right, like this, when we know that there's one in the cave, which is at least helpful for right now. But where are they? Let's try to find them. Let me take this thing out just because it saves us some annoyance. This looks like a really small cave based on how close I am to the top of that meter already, so we'll probably be able to move to another section shortly. And again, the main goal here, as many of those emeralds as we can possibly find. There we go. Okay, that was the easiest miner discovery we've ever had in the history of Wall World 2. Will the rest be that easy? No, they won't be. While I'm in here, I am going to clear most of this just to see if there's any other minerals. There we go. Nice. Let's dig this all out. This will actually connect pretty nice. Anything up here? That seismic generator doing work. Yeah, this is excellent. I'm going to cut through here too because I got this random block or this random gem. And then we also get the resources from these, so just the general upgrades need this stuff, so breaking these never really a bad thing. Now from the bar, we got 2 drinks. One is for capacity and one is for drilling power, I believe. In the top right there. You can hover on them in the town, but you can't do it out here, which is kind of unfortunate. Now, the downside is we didn't get any upgrades, so that tells me I probably need to lean into the machine gun, but we might find some in the next cave. So I have a history of going south to start this, so I'm going to keep doing that for now. Doesn't really matter which way you go. At some point, you'll hit a wall and then go the other way. But you might have to cross the clouds, which is a little bit problematic. Because you trigger an extra wave, which isn't super fun. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, we've got another miner cave here, so this is good. This one, a little bit bigger, just based on how quickly the bar is growing. Also, as much as I can, I'd like to take the emeralds home, so I don't really want to spend a lot on upgrades that are going to be using them in the mission. Melt, my pet, melt. We still have quite a bit of time before the first wave here. This generator can handle all of those. I don't need to be there. Pick those up later. Now, because we've cleared this region for the first time, I do believe that the, Zyrex bar will still continue to build, so the higher that is, the more complications we'll face on repeat visits, which this counts as. But I'm curious to see if it will continue to raise, so we'll keep an eye on that near the end. Okay, we are going in the right direction for the miner, which is fine. Not finding as many emeralds as I would like. Let's just get rid of this to keep my life a bit easier. God knows it's complicated enough right now. Am I right? For those of you that know. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get focused. Is this going to connect? I think so. I love this weapon upgrade that we have where it just syncs everything with the little... Or everything connects with the Tesla spikes. Oh, we got a bunch down here. This could be a bit scary, but we should be fine. Now, I'm going to pop these, and that's probably going to put us into the next wave. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's be smart. I don't want to just take a run for granted and then absolutely throw it. Let's head back out here before the wave arrives. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, so I still don't have any upgrades. I'm gonna get some damage here, and I'll get some fire rate and some rotation speed. There's still a little bit of bullet spread there. That magnetic upgrade's really nice, but... I don't really want to spend the gems. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back deep here. I have a ton of stuff I can grab later. Oh, nice. Try to grab those immediately when we see them. The rest can be grabbed whenever. Remember, these will always pop that bar up a little bit higher, so each one of these nests that we take out means less or fewer enemies. But it also means the wave comes a bit sooner. I know this is not the right way, but I've struck a path here, so I'm kind of seeing where we go. Dead end. This is going to lead back up, which I think is fine. We'll get that special resource there for the town upgrades. Just see if there's anything else there is. I'm way off of where I want to be, but that's fine. I'll just clean up down here a bit. And I won't spend too much more time down here. Generally, I'm going to leave the minerals if I'm going to be going back through that path. Sometimes you come into these caves and you get so many upgrades so fast. And then sometimes you're just like blacklisted from any upgrades, period. Oh, there we go. See, I just got to complain a little bit more, and then that's how it's done. Okay, I'm full. Let me take this back. I guess, hold on. I'll take this to maybe identify where the miner is. Let's get rid of this thing. The miner is very close. I just have to make sure that I get back in time for the wave. There we go.
Yeah!
Yeah! Little John's in there. That's cool. Okay. We're out. Maybe just see if there's anything in this dark cluster. Definitely another run through here to grab all the blues, for sure. Maybe 2. And we'll just kill easy bricks on the way. Okay, what do we got? Tesla replicator. Okay, so the Tesla things that we can place at the openings. This is cool. Automatically zap enemies with bursts of electricity, making them shock each other, so that's helpful. We're not going to build one yet. I believe they cost 8 each. Let me check here. I'm going to go... I don't buy this one very often, but I'm going to buy it. Where 10% chance to drop an additional resource. I feel like, I mean, that could help me with getting a few extra greens. Which is our goal, so... Feels like it sort of makes sense. And sort of making sense is really the best kind of sense. First couple of waves, pretty straightforward. Okay, let's go. Probably it, yep. Okay, quick drop off. Let me get rid of this thing here too. I don't need to be taking any damage. I've got the shield and stuff, but it's just an extra annoyance that I don't need to have in my life. Oops. Clicking off the screen. Still a ChristopherOdd problem. It has not... Ooh, nice. I wonder if we'll get some kind of sound effect or something when that extra resource drop triggers. And again, I'm breaking some of these basic blocks just because you get the resource in the top right there. And those are some of the major upgrades. So I've had a few people asking me, like, why am I breaking them when I don't need to be? But I'm just generally doing them when I'm on my way to doing other stuff. Do I have a way to connect through here? You know what? I bet you I do. Right through here. Think this might connect? Nope. Okay, let me see if I can corral these. Follow me. Try and draw these back. Okay, that sucks. Pull up through here. Not bad. Got lots of time before the wave hits. And then we can get out of this cave, find another one. Tons of blues. Again, I want to be cheap with the green, but, you know, I may need to take some upgrades. We'll see. Ideally, we get really lucky. And, okay, well, that's the end of that. And we find the miners super fast. And then we could just get the greens as safe as we want and get out. We do have to do the extraction fight, obviously. The chances of finding the miners in the first 3 caves, I would say pretty low. Okay, we're gonna have a little battle here. It's all good. It's all good. That being said, I don't have to go into that cave. I might just try to find the miners first. So we are going to enter here. Oh, that was good. I actually like that it didn't target the sticky dude because he wouldn't take the damage anyways. Until he's open like this. So let's see if we get the indicator here. We don't, because we've got a little secret room. Something strange happened today. Sally went out on patrol and said the area all around was completely different. Weird. Neither the Rusties nor the Zyrex are capable of this. Okay. What do we want here? I think we'll take this. It's 1 green. We'll take this for 2 greens. We'll take the speed for a green. That's fine. Now we're going to be flying through the caves a lot faster. I'll pop in here, but I'm going to stay nearby. And wow, okay. There is a miner in there. Let's see what you got. Three? Can I not deploy that when I'm trapped in his webs? There we go. Maybe not. Looks like this one's down. We're on the right track here. Okay, nope. Another upgrade, that's sick, but I'm going to try to find the miner here. Seems like it's going to be relatively close. And I can afford to speed up the wave on these. We got lots of time. I'm gonna find these guys in record time here. Okay, it's got to be up. Finally. You're safe, buddy. You're safe. Okay, so now the plan is to extract right before the next wave starts. See if there's anything else along the way. Doesn't look like much. Sick. Let's see what this upgrade's like. Oh, nice. Every 10 seconds, the exosuit emits a pulse that briefly highlights resources in a small area. I think we got that in the very first run that we did. And we extracted, like, right after that. Yeah, see? That's super handy. I love that. We never got to actually see it work. Nice. Didn't collect any of those. Love that for us. Ooh, I gotta get going. Okay, I'm going to build a Tesla replicator. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here, and then I'm going to upgrade the replicator. Ah. I need an undock. Okay, so now we're gonna collect what we can and get out before the next wave. As many greens as possible, which is looking pretty solid. Now, if I could beat the Leviathan, I get double the rewards, but that seems like we're gonna need some serious upgrades before that happens, as we saw in a recent run. Just gonna sort of be as greedy as we possibly can be here. Maybe every block in this cave gets destroyed? Is that my new goal? If I can do it before the next wave, then great. If not, I'm okay. Well, that's pretty solid. Okay. Let's extract. We learned, too, that you can botch these extractions if you don't stay in that green zone. I love the range of that Tesla tower, too. It's so helpful. We're pretty early here, so these things shouldn't really pose too many problems. Guys are major issues if they get close. Send it in. Okay, we got out with 23. That's got to be enough to finish pretty much all of our baseline upgrades. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so nothing in here. We need to go to the shop. All right, so anything with greens we're gonna buy. So wall digger health, ooh, that's a 12. Ooh, so I actually might need more. Interesting. Let's buy the drilling power. And then I guess I'll buy the health as well. And then I'm going to need some more at some point, but I'm not too fussed about the foam cannon, to be fair. I'm not really using it that much right now. I'm gonna go ahead and prioritize these drinks because some of them are quite strong. We'll do movement speed, and we're gonna do... This one's interesting. This one's interesting. Or I could just go like straight up drilling power or capacity. I like the, I don't know. I like the capacity a lot. Okay. So the next like major upgrade that we want is going to be, I think this, like getting this to the next level. Big speed and durability boost. What else? We have this thing too we could upgrade. Yeah. Tell you what. Oh, I can't afford it. I'm a little short. I could buy the turbines for more dashing or faster HP regen for the digger. Let's do that. Okay, cool. So, that was decent for us. I think what we'll do is we'll pop back into the Misty Slope. And next mission, we'll probably look at something like this retrieve, or the heavy cargo delivery, or the tyrant hunt. The catbot is insane difficulty. I feel like, yes, it's insane difficulty. We could probably still be okay doing this. You know? Let me look at this too. Yeah, so this did fill, I believe, a little bit more. I'd have to look at the beginning, but I think that did go up. Okay, either way, Misty Slope coming up next. I'll have a mission ready. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.